It's time to rock and roll!
I give permission for my name and likeness to be used, even if you make fun of me.
Well, that's
might.
especially what we're gonna do today. Hello, Happy
Yeah,
New Year,
hey,
everyone.
thank
Welcome to
you.
2024 at the Waffle Press podcast. I almost said retrospective. I haven't recorded a podcast in a minute. That's the other podcast here. Um, I'm your host, Gina Versa. With me today is our co-host, Elijah McLean.
Yeah,
Yeah, I remembered your last
Mhm.
name.
yeah.
Cool.
I
Yeah.
live in yeah. It's funny, G and I were just hanging out near Nakatomi Plaza.
Yeah, that's it.
Yes, we were.
He
Yes, we
lives
were.
around there.
And also with us is our guest today, Diego Crespo. How you
Yeah.
doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Diego Crespo in my middle name, and it starts with a C, and I could say it on air
No,
if
you
we keep
don't.
going with the gag.
Okay, okay. Hi. We're
Who
back.
invited this guy? Get him out of here.
It's okay. I don't think Gene remembers the other name stuff, so it's fine. We're fine.
No, yeah, I might not know. I might know, but yeah, no, it's a good gag though.
Thank you. I
It was a good
tried. I
gag.
tried. Gene
Yeah,
wanted to
that's
try out
funny.
gags for the live stream episode, the subscribe-a-thon. We
Mhm.
were like, we just didn't do it. Mostly
Oh
because I
yeah,
was like,
yeah,
hang on, let me figure out how any of this is gonna work. But
yeah,
now we could fiddle with gags. We could do gags.
yeah, exactly, yeah.
What's your
Um,
middle name, G?
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't care. Like, it's an Italian word. It's Fiore. So yeah,
Fiori?
yeah.
Isn't that a
It's
character
like
from The Sopranos?
might be. Or no, I think you're thinking of Furio.
I'm thinking Furio.
Yeah, Furio is like the best character on The Sopranos.
I'm thinking of Michael Mann's Ferrari, which is also Italian.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah,
Mhm.
your parents goofed up. They had two really good names. And they chose random. Your middle name is Furiosa? Like
Mhm.
Mad Max?
Yeah, yeah. It's like diva.
Yeah. No, that's a good last name or middle
Mhm.
name, Gene.
Middle
Good
name,
job.
yeah. Mhm.
My
This is
middle name
going
is
great.
also Furiosa. Yeah.
My middle name is unrelated to the topic of this episode.
Yeah.
Uh,
Actually, I was gonna say I do know Elijah's middle name because I had to write you a recommendation, so I do know what it is.
Oh
It had
yeah,
your full name
yeah.
on there. Yeah, I wrote in
yeah.
a
If anyone
recommendation.
needs recommendations for jobs or work, email Gina Versa at.
Mhm.
I'm just kidding. Don't
Yeah,
bother
Yeah.
Gene with that.
I didn't
you can.
get into the school, so
Oh, sorry.
yeah,
Fuck them. They're
maybe not.
lost.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah, maybe not. Maybe it's good that you're not gonna ask Gene for help.
Yeah.
yeah.
Anyways, what's the topic of today's episode? We're gonna talk about Nightswim, the new hit movie starring Academy Award snubby Carrie Condon,
Hmm.
um, incredible actress in The Banshees of Inisherin. Um, I don't remember who won Best Supporting Actress. Oh, I do remember. We're not gonna get into that. But
Who
she's
was it?
great.
Who was it?
It was Jamie Lee Curtis, an incredible
Okay,
actress for
right.
maybe a role that she didn't really need to get nominated for.
Yeah, or win.
Or
Yeah,
definitely not win. Um,
yeah.
Jamie Lee Curtis is cool. It's just not her fault. That was just very fucking
Yeah.
strange.
Yeah,
Jamie Lee
yeah.
Curtis's side, if Carrie Condon had won the Academy Award, would her career be in a different place right now?
Mhm. Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. We'll never know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although this is the Blumhouse, they shoot these things pretty quickly.
Mhm.
Like they have
Right.
like indie film schedules. Like they shoot their movies in like a month, unless it's like the Halloween stuff. So
Right. Yeah.
she could have just shot this like immediately after losing her Oscar. Then
Yeah.
Mhm.
she rolls onto set with the
Mhm.
haunted pool movie,
Yeah, and
Night
there was
Swim.
I checked out her IMDb. There was another lower budget production she was
Hmm.
into.
Wonder what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's what we're here to talk about today. Elijah, you can keep looking. Don't worry. I just don't want this to have dead air for the people listening to this on their morning
Yeah.
drive tomorrow.
No, it's all right.
Yeah, Elijah, how are you? How are you? What's up? What's new? Anything you want
I'm
to let the people know at home about?
I'm good, man. I just moved into this house. It's beautiful. It's like an old um house, and it's got this pool, but the pool has not been used for a long time.
Oh my god.
And so I'm excited for this summer. We're gonna go out in the pool a lot,
Yeah.
and just have a great time. Maybe do some swimming after the sun sets.
Mhm.
Maybe solo. I
Yeah.
don't know, by ourselves.
Uh-huh.
How
I think you're
spoiler free are these? Yeah, are these?
you could
Here's
Reviews.
my suggestion, because I didn't get the chance to watch this movie.
Okay.
I'll be honest though, I
you wanna
wasn't
watch it?
trying that hard to see this movie.
Yeah, do you want to see it?
I'll just say, because Gene came up with a lovely breakdown of how to talk about the stuff we're going to talk about today. There's other stuff.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about like the Blumhouse Atomic Monster merger and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I will say, when I first saw the trailer for the movie Nightswim, and it looks like people are swimming at night and then they get sucked into a pool or whatever,
Yeah.
Mhm.
my first thought was, seems like there's a pretty easy resolution to this problem. And it's not
Mhm.
brought up in the trailer.
Just
Just don't go
drain the pool.
swimming
Drain the pool.
or drain the pool.
Drain the pool.
Or fill the pool
Yeah,
with
fill it,
or
fill it up.
move, you
Mhm.
know.
There's a lot of solutions,
Yes.
Yeah.
but
Is
literally
this, I
pools are
just have
so
to
nice.
ask,
Yeah.
is that brought up in the movie? Is it answered in the movie why that's not a solution? Or should I watch this movie? I guess
Kinda.
that's what I'm
Kind
The
of,
asking.
answer
yeah.
is kind of.
Okay.
It's kind of addressed and answered,
Yeah.
but not as in depth as you just went.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like also because I more or less like the movie. I think you should maybe see it, maybe stream or rent it. I don't know if you need to like run to a theater to use your like hard-earned money to like
I
watch
got
it.
the A-list.
Yeah.
It's
But I
an
mean
it's an
still
A-list. It's an
yeah,
A-list movie.
yeah. But it kind of takes itself like too seriously in the sense where it's like everyone's like because we were like I wish the movie was more campy because it's like
Yeah.
Megan. Oh, I mean kind of like Megan, but like the amount of like things where it's like everyone's like it's this like so serious like he has like this pool and it's gonna like kill someone so
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a haunted pool, and they treat it they take the matter very seriously, which could work, but I think tonally it just fell flat a little bit. There are things I like about the movie, but it's a freaking haunted pool, that's goofy as heck.
Mhm.
Um, and I don't think that was acknowledged.
That's unfortunate to hear. It feels like every time a horror movie does go campier now, like Megan does lean into that in the last act. Malignant, which is like got a huge response from horror nerds, and like normal people were like, "What the fuck are you showing me?" Which is
Ooh.
the response you want for a movie like that, basically. Every time someone tries to be campier, it looks like it's very successful. Um, at least like entertainment wise, right? If not critically or financially, like people are like, "Oh yeah, you gotta watch this." So it's like I don't know why more people aren't trying it, because there's a lot of like horror about like, oh, this is actually about trauma. This is actually about whatever.
Right. Yeah. Kind of.
Does that sound like something that occurs in this film?
Kind of
Yes,
does. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
it's about dealing with the trauma of illness.
Okay.
And yeah,
Yeah.
it absolutely, I got those plot lines. I think one thing that was nice about it is it didn't lean too hardcore on the interpersonal dramas and stuff.
Hmm.
Like what was another movie that did it too much? Not the new Evil Dead, but the one right
No.
before it. I felt where it
Evil
was a
Dead.
drug allegory.
Mhm.
Right.
I think they
2015.
focused too much on that.
Hmm.
And this one had a nice balance of to be honest, I didn't really care about any of the characters.
Right. We were talking about Wyatt Russell when we came
Oh
out.
yeah.
What was your thought on him in the third act?
I'm not sold on this guy yet. I'm
Yeah.
not sold on Wyatt Russell yet. I think he's got a great natural charm that, he can play versions of himself very well. But he almost reminds me of like Chet Hanks.
Whoa.
But like,
All
but with
right.
like some acting modicum. If Chet Hanks actually took acting classes and focused,
Right.
maybe I'm coming at it with a hot take here, but I didn't see the range.
Yeah.
I saw he nailed it when he was easygoing, chill dad, all that stuff. But when he needed to get emotional and stuff, it didn't work for me.
Yeah.
Wyatt.
Yeah, he's just like I kind of felt that too. Like he didn't go deranged enough in that last act because it's like I guess spoiler, he gets possessed by the evil pool, which
Yeah,
is
yeah.
evil.
Do you mind the spoilers, Diego?
No,
I
it's
know.
fine. I feel
Part
like
of the
this is
game.
something.
Yeah.
This is a
Yeah.
movie maybe you want to explain to people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Evil
Well,
pool.
believe it or
Evil pool
not, he
movie.
gets possessed by the pool at the end and tries to feed his son to the pool. And which,
As
by the
one
way, so maybe this is just a genre trope, and maybe this is
Mhm.
what's up with when people turn evil, they just get black veins all around them, and their
Mhm.
eyes turn black, and that signifies they are now the evil version of themselves. Why is that like the thing? I've seen that in like 20, 30 movies.
Yeah, I don't
I don't
know.
know. Yeah.
I think it's just like it's a shorthand. I like when this director I'm about to mention does it. Mike
Hmm.
Flanagan, when someone's
Mhm.
possessed or like they're a ghost, they have like the white eyes, right?
Yeah.
And that's like the
Right.
signifier. I'm like, okay, that's like his thing. But you're
Yeah.
right, the black
Yeah.
eyes with the black veins and stuff like that.
Hmm.
I don't know why that's like a shorthand. Like, isn't it just kind of fun to watch an actor play an evil version of themselves? You know, like
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah. Except Wyatt Russell.
yeah, I have I like White Russell, but I think I haven't seen something that makes me go like, oh yeah, he's the fucking the shit right now. You know, he's a charming
Maybe Monarch.
presence.
Maybe like Monarch.
I think he's super charming in that, and sometimes
Yeah.
that's like all you need,
He's
especially because
charming.
yeah, when he's playing his dad, a younger version of his dad in that show
Yeah.
specifically.
Yeah.
Um, but I'll just say the difference since you brought it up, Gene. Monarch,
Yeah.
a show I do enjoy, but I have hangups about.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, because I'm like halfway through.
and I won't spoil anything.
Okay.
I think that's another episode we're just gonna have to do down the line.
Oh,
Because
okay.
I actually have stuff I want to talk about there.
Oh, interesting. Okay,
Um,
for sure.
but Kurt Russell, when he strolls into that show, like at the end of that second episode, it's just like a rush of endorphins where he's like, oh yeah, he just swaggers in. I'm Kurt Russell,
Hmm.
I'm a fucking movie star,
Yeah.
motherfuckers. And you're like,
Playing it.
fuck yeah. I'm like fist pumping. He's like, you guys want to figure out the plot of this show? The monster hunting world, and then you're like, yeah,
Yeah.
fuck yeah, dude, let's fucking go. They cut back to like every other character, and it's like, yeah, all right, there's like a mystery over here, and it's like
Yeah.
maybe
Mhm.
you should answer these questions sooner so we can get to understand who these people are more.
Yeah.
But every time Kurt Russell's on screen, it's just like it's magnetic. He is just like one of the all-time movie stars, you know?
Right.
It's
So,
pretty cool we got Kurt Russell in a Godzilla show.
yeah,
That's
and
pretty cool. At
he
least in
talks about
itself.
Godzilla. He's like, no, that's not what Godzilla wants. And you're like,
Yeah,
whoa.
I was at a Q&A with him for Monarch for the first two episodes, and he seems like he's actually like a really big Godzilla fan.
I mean,
Like
he's
he
been
like
around long enough, you
yeah,
know?
he's like he probably watched the first movie in the theaters. He went to the American premiere maybe
Yeah.
because he was a
Well,
The
child
yeah,
actor.
shitty
yeah,
American cut.
he
Yeah.
would have been
What's
a Disney kid at that point, right?
yeah, yeah. But yeah, no, yeah, I don't know. He seems like he like cares like about the source material, so it's like I guess at least that shows, you know.
Yeah, I mean, he's just that dude comes to fucking work. Like he's just one of the best to ever do it.
Yeah.
And I guess we're just nothing against Wyatt Russell, just we're not seeing that for him yet, you know?
No, yeah.
Mm.
Unless like I don't know, he's like still in the Thunderbolts as US agent. Maybe we'll see that come in for
If that
like
movie
evil Captain America
happens,
if that
who
happens,
knows?
yeah. They lost
He
Stephen
needs
Ewan.
he needs an iconic role of some sort to really
Right.
like seal the deal for me. I'm not like a hater. I'm just not sold on
No,
him yet.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Did you like him in Everybody Wants Some?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah.
like that was kind of like a fun, like light. I mean, not a light movie, but like it was like a slacker hangout movie.
Yeah. It's very much
Which
a
I think he
Linklater.
aces. Like he's
Yeah.
really good at like a chill, kind of fun, charming, younger version of his father. Like,
Mhm.
but yeah, on Nightswim though, I found it really. I looked into it afterwards. I guess it was based on a 2014 viral short film.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
I
Oh,
actually saw that
cool.
after I saw the trailer because I'm always
Okay,
very fascinated by that, so I could talk about that.
so
Yeah,
this
is
is
it
fun
good?
because you've seen the short film, we've seen the movie, but vice
Yeah,
versa. Neither. Gene, you
yeah.
haven't seen the short film,
I
right,
didn't
Gene?
even know it was the thing. Yeah,
Mm.
Yeah. So
It's
how
it's
was?
very effective. It's quite good. It's very short, obviously. Maybe tighten up a little bit because the premise is someone goes into the pool, they see something, they get sucked into the pool, lights turn on, they're not there. No sign
yeah,
of them. Very scary. Like everyone kind of in the back of their mind, maybe you're swimming. It's
yeah.
like it's a pool, it's a closed pool. There's nothing in here with me. But the quick thought of, but what if, is enough
Mhm.
to be scary, and scary in the way that we all kind of can relate to. We've all felt that either when we were kids or like, in your older, just
Mhm.
that passing notion of like, what if,
Yeah,
So the short
Mhm.
film, you're in, you're out, scary. Yes, got it. I didn't see a movie there, but
Yeah.
hey, again, maybe this is like I come out swinging after watching this when it hits Peacock because this is a Universal movie, and I'm like, actually, everyone's wrong about Night Swim. It's the best horror movie of the year. Who knows? Who knows,
yeah.
right? Anything's
So
possible.
far,
So,
Yeah, I will say that Kernel there is a really strong part of it, and they had some really nice underwater shots, some nice
yeah,
underwater
they did
photography,
for sure.
and the sense of ominous doom with the night swim was well done. I just don't think everything they added to it in terms of the meat on the bones, building up the
mhm.
short film to a feature was
Yeah, yeah,
did
because
did enough for me.
yeah. Well, it's just like some of the melodrama of that, where it's like like Wyatt Russell's character has like MS and everything, and it's like a weird plot line where it's like it's
Whoa,
trying.
that's kind of
Yeah,
crazy. And
yeah.
Oh,
Like
and
it's
there's
a
a
really
lot of
heavy topic. Yeah, sorry, what were you saying?
there's also a lot of baseball in
A
the
lot of
movie.
baseball, yeah,
Like
because he was.
multiple scenes completely separate from the pool,
Mhm.
people playing baseball.
Yeah, because he used to be like a pro Major League Baseball player for some team
does
in
that
Detroit.
relate?
Hmm.
Like,
Well, because the pool is giving him his like body back again, healing him.
okay, okay,
So
I
this is
see.
like both so serious and then like weighty topics about like MS and things like that. And it's like, I don't know, it's kind of like heavy for a Blumhouse movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where it was them injecting the like trauma, trope, I guess, was
Mhm.
like, sure it worked into the story where he needs to heal himself, but I think it's a disservice to people with MS to say
Yeah.
that that movie was really exploring that experience at
Yeah.
all.
Hmm.
Um, I don't know. I,
No, I think
I,
that's
Yeah.
important. And
I,
Yeah.
just
I,
from like,
yeah, I
yeah,
don't need
like,
to have a hot take on it, but on the same
Yeah.
token, they put it into the story,
Right.
so
Yeah.
it's
Oh
like,
yeah. I, I
yeah,
don't think you need like a hot take. It's just like, yeah, you're saying kind of like what we're feeling, where it's like it feels very like misplaced or misguided.
it
Um,
feels like an attempt at a shortcut to like emotional resonance.
yeah.
yeah,
Just like speaking
absolutely, yeah.
like as a attempting creativity ourselves, like there's a very campy, I think could be very fun idea for something I'm writing, and I
Mhm.
pitched to Gene and Matt, just this casually, and at first I was like, I threw in a little serious medical issue for one of the characters, and to both their credits, you and Matt were both like, that doesn't need to be there. It's not the type of movie, and it's like, yeah. So it's
Yeah.
like, look, I get
Oh
it.
yeah.
Sometimes
Yeah.
you try to like make people care more. It's like it is possible to try too hard, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes
Mm-hmm.
that does make it worse. Sometimes it's okay to just like have fun with it. And it sounds like the biggest hang up with this movie is that it's just not that fun
Yeah.
for a movie about a
Yeah.
haunted pool.
On a pool. Yeah. It's like let's just
Yeah,
go
I
crazy
was
with it.
thinking about it. I think in terms of Blumhouse, I think I liked it more than Black Phone. I think
Oh
I don't know
really?
if
Oh,
Okay.
Gene I don't know if Gene's gonna
Um.
disagree with that, but I liked I'd say I liked Megan more
I
than
did too.
both of
Yeah,
them.
I loved Megan. Like
Which,
it's
by
up
the way,
there.
Megan
saw
didn't
it, yeah.
necessarily succeed as a horror film, but
Yeah,
in terms of campy fun, I had fun with it.
yeah. There was
And
memes, all the Megan
yeah,
dances and stuff.
yeah, Black Phone I thought was a misfire for me. Sorry to bring it back to a movie from a year ago, but
No, it's fine. This
Yeah, 2 years ago.
look at us. Look at this show. We just fucking we head in
Yeah,
every direction. It's totally fine. You
yeah,
never have to apologize for that here.
yeah.
yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. I just think Ethan Hawke is a great actor, and
Oh yeah,
they
yeah.
didn't really use him.
I feel like yeah, I actually did think that movie was solid. But I'm also like I'm not gonna go to the mat for it right now either. It's like, yeah, all right. Um, it's kind of like a kid's like gateway horror movie. You know, I feel like
Right.
we don't get those very
Sure.
often anymore. So I'm like, okay, the kid watches that and they enjoyed like the thrills of that, and it's like, okay, you
Mhm.
can like I would
That's a good
recommend
point.
other stuff
Yeah.
to you
Yeah.
now, you know. But yeah, like Ethan Hawke, like I feel like he was trying to have more fun with that role too, you
Mhm.
know. But again, that character uh is a little heavy to be having fun with. And I don't think that movie, even though I think it's like solid, manages that much for his performance and what that character is.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
A child kidnapping murderer and assaulter.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. It's
you
really
know,
heavy. Yeah.
maybe don't ham it up there next time.
Yeah.
But hey, you know, again,
Yeah.
limitations. Sometimes you want to ham it up, other times you got to reel it in.
Yeah.
True that. Yeah, but
Exactly.
I don't want to sour the opinion on Night Swim too much. I know you liked it, Gene, and
Yeah.
as
Yeah. I fairly liked it. Yeah. It was like as an original, like we were talking about, like after we came out of the movie, and I was like, what did you think? And he's like, I thought it was not bad. And I'm like, wow, I really appreciated that because it's like there's so many people in their reviews or whatever where they're like really hyperbole. We're like, this movie fucking sucked. It's awful. Like I wasted my time. 30 minutes, I want to walk out. And it's like you were like, oh, I didn't like all of it, but like I like some of it. And I'm like, oh, I just appreciate like nuance in reviews. So like it's just like and also too, we're saying it's an original horror movie,
yeah.
which you don't see original movies like right now, and then
Mhm.
original horror also not as much. So it's like I appreciate that, and it's like I'm gonna have a lot of goodwill just the fact that it exists, like the fact that we could have an original movie that's like, oh, it's not the best, but it's like we're still getting it.
Hmm.
So that's something to be said. Like
I,
just
I yeah, and I will say I don't know how like I don't know if there is a truly great horror film in a haunted pool anyway. That's a tough one, you know.
yeah,
Like that's
yeah, yeah,
they're reaching. But
yeah, a little
there
bit,
is
yeah.
that primordial horror, something in the deep.
Yeah, in the pool, in the deep end of the pool, like it was scary as a kid,
Yeah.
Yeah.
almost
I will
drowning all
One
the
thing that's
time.
never brought up is fucking pool fences.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, which are illegal to not have in California.
yeah,
Like a fence around your pool.
yeah,
And they don't bring it up once in the movie.
yeah. It could have been like why, like some like home like Inspector Karen's like, why don't you have this pool fence, Wyatt Russell? And he's like,
Yeah,
I don't believe in it.
right. That would have made the movie more interesting if he they had brought politics into it.
Yeah, yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think it would have. I
And
think so.
you know what? I having not seen the movie, I think I agree with Elijah. Or like, I
Hmm.
don't think you make a great movie out of this, but maybe this is like it's just the wrong approach for this material. Like maybe this wasn't a movie. Maybe this is a set piece in another haunting movie, you know, where like there's something in the
Right.
neighborhood that's causing weird stuff to happen with like normal household appliance. Well, I mean, normal quote unquote pools are not normal though. That's up like upper class signifier. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
But
Didn't Stranger Things have a haunted pool in season
first
one?
season,
Oh
yep.
yeah, it
Yeah.
did. Yeah.
The
Uh-huh.
girl disappears into the pool, the Barbara character.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And not saying that that makes this an unoriginal movie, but
Right now.
while I was watching it, I was also reminded of maybe certain better Japanese horror films
Oh yeah, a lot of J horror.
that
Yeah.
like Dark Waters, and like there's ones that use water for horror, and there were certain elements in this that they used a little bit, like hair in the water, which I think is terrifying.
Yeah, I hate just like hair and like any sort of like wet hair that's cut off. It's just
Yeah,
really gross.
like
It's the
pulling a
texture.
bunch of wet hair out of a pool
Yeah,
filter.
it's just
It's
Diego.
scary.
Doesn't it make you be grossed out?
It
Yeah,
does.
It does.
but I guess I've seen water be used in terrifying ways that left me feeling lacking with this one, that it could have been even scarier too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, to shout out another great like water centric horror movie, The Ring.
Oh yeah,
Both versions. I
right.
do prefer Gore Verbinski's version, but
Ooh.
like those movies are so
That's
like
cool.
Yeah.
gross and nasty, you know. And there's all this great lo-fi stuff with the VHS stuff, but like with the hair in the pool, like that is kind of
Mhm.
like the Japanese horror image, you know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Exactly.
And yeah, that's it's like you gotta, if you have to live up to that, that's a challenge. I don't envy anyone tackling similar imagery, you know, because then you're like,
Yeah.
oh, you're doing like that, and it's like even if they weren't trying to, you're just gonna get compared to it, you
Yeah.
know. I'm sorry, I feel like I'm shitting on a movie I haven't even seen. I didn't like the trailer, and I'm like, yeah, it doesn't sound like it's that good. There's also this other good stuff, and it's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
apologies. I like a lot of what Blumhouse does. I think out of the horror stuff there,
Yeah, I will
they
say
have
I'm
the
coming
stuff
in
that
with
I go
the
to.
hater takes, but I'm
Okay.
definitely probably
No,
not.
no, I don't
I'm
think
probably not the market for Bloomhouse, if I'm being honest.
Oh yeah.
I probably lean towards the more pretentious stuff, which I'm working on curbing my pretentiousness. But
No,
That's
don't
good.
keep it going.
Yeah.
We have too many people not being pretentious enough anymore.
Mhm.
well,
Mhm.
one thing I will say that sort of distresses me about, I'm currently in film school, and
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm a little older than most of my fellow film school students, and some of them are dope, but I'd say like 75% of the people there, their favorite movies are Insidious and the Conjuring universe in general.
Hmm.
And those movies are fun, but I just I'm a little confused on why it's gained such a stronghold. And maybe you guys know.
I don't think I like know, but I think I could try to like understand it. And I think part of that is, to go back to like the campy approach or like the hammy approach, like if you gave this movie to James Wan, Nightswim, like you're
Hmm.
getting some fucking crazy set pieces with that pool. You're
Yeah.
getting
Yeah.
you're getting some shit
Yes.
that like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna rinse this off after this horrible experience. Boom, there's water in the shower. You can use that, you know.
Yep.
Boom,
Yeah.
kitchen sink. Like literally
Yeah.
everything in the kitchen sink. Like you could like
Yeah.
you say James Wan's Night Swim, everyone just sees that movie already. And I think that's the power of like Insidious or
Hmm.
Insidious 2, which is like not nearly as good as the first one, but contains one of my favorite bits in any movie ever with the very blatantly, obviously possessed Patrick Wilson from like frame one. And
Hmm.
the entire first hour of that movie is him being like, oh, you think I'm possessed? Could a possessed person do this? And then he does something only like a possessed person could do. And they're just like, yeah, I guess we're just gonna keep going with the movie. And it's so awesome. James Wan just plays it like it's funny, and I think he knows it's funny, but he plays it straight, you know.
Mhm.
And that's like the type of vibe I want with a movie called Night Swim. But I
Yeah.
think just that entertainment factor, and like I would say The Conjuring and Insidious are like pretty scary, like for like mainstream
That's
horror movies. I
true.
think they're actually pretty scary movies. So maybe that's what
Yeah.
the newer film students are latching on to. It's funny, entertaining, and you do genuinely get like spooked.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Like they're not
Those are
my
solid.
favorites or anything, but
Those are solid points, though. Honestly,
oh,
that
thank you.
makes it make more sense in my head. Yeah, because
I
I've
pulled it
seen.
straight out of my butt, so thank you.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you
Yeah.
guys have anything else you want to add for Night Swim? Any ideas for the sequel if this is a hit? I don't know how well this is doing.
Nightswim 2. I
Yeah.
don't know either. I think it did well enough.
Yeah, I mean, it's January. We could talk about that.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
I
they,
will. I will
yeah.
argue for the great month of January releases, but that's not where. Let's talk about Nightswim 2 potentially
2.
first.
Oh, I mean, I'm down to talk about January as well. But yeah, Nightswim
two.
2. I mean, the pool is back.
The pool's
know?
back. Yeah.
you can't bury the pool.
No.
You know.
Try to
Oh, I mean,
demolish
it could be like It Follows, but with a pool. So they're just walking around, they turn around and there's a fucking pool like in the parking lot behind them or something. And they're like, the fuck? And they can't escape the pool. There's just always a pool.
The mobile
It
pool
follows
now.
them. Yeah.
With the wheels
And
yeah. There's
No,
a lot of
see,
truck
no.
pools.
that's a better idea. Like for
Yeah.
what the
Mhm.
stuff where like we want this movie to be. My initial thought was, oh, community pool.
Community pool, yeah.
Community pool.
Yeah,
Community pool.
night swims with
Night
with an
swims.
S dollar sign at the end of it.
Yeah, that's how they're pitching it to
Yeah.
James Bond right now.
It's at a community
Community
pool.
pool.
There you go.
Well, I was gonna say, I think it's like successful because it's like, I guess they saved a lot of money by not having background actors talk.
Absolutely. Yeah, gosh, what was
Yeah.
there was a certain scene that it was so distinctive.
Oh, yeah, because we were watching. I think I might have told you that right before.
You told
like,
me afterwards.
after, and we were thinking about like all the crowd scenes and like I think it was the pool party they have.
Yeah, they have a pool party and nobody talks except for the lead actors.
Yeah. So it's
And
like
it's this weird. So it like now that I know it, I'd notice it, but I don't think I noticed it while watching. So it works
works.
for them in terms
Yeah,
of
it works.
cost cutting.
yeah, it works. How much? Yeah.
And I mean the Blumhouse model, to Jason Blum's credit, he has like outwardly said like, look, we keep the cost down
Yeah.
because the smaller ones that we can fund, I don't have to get my hands on. I could let the directors do that. Now, if there's stuff that needs to be worked out in the edit or something, that's when we talk. But generally speaking, you know, less money, less other hands involved.
Yeah.
They go do their thing. If he likes it, like he's, you know, again, to his credit, he has
Yeah, to
said
his
if he
credit.
likes it, that's the movie, you know, more
Yeah.
or less that's the director's movie. I think when you get maybe the rights to a bigger franchise thing, it starts costing upwards of 15, 20, 30 million dollars. I'm not saying anything else. I'm just saying this very true fact that we all understand about this industry. That's when it's like, it's not really your movie anymore. It's more like our movie, and we kind of need you there to call the days. If you want to do cool stuff with the camera, sure, go for it. But if we don't like it, we're not going to let you do that either.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the low cost.
Well, yeah.
Is I mean, what did this cost? This couldn't have cost more than like $5 million. It's
It
a
was
haunted
15.
pool.
I looked it up. It's
What the
15.
fuck? That's,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
is there
actually,
anything that justifies that?
I want to
don't know.
know what was the budget of Talk to Me? Do either of you know?
Oh,
It's like $4 million. It was really
something
small.
really low.
The
Love that movie.
I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah.
trying to get you guys banned from Blumhouse meetings, but
Yeah.
the
Well,
graph,
I love Blumhouse.
we love Blumhouse.
Yeah,
That's
this is
like,
solely the
save that.
opinion of Elijah Katz,
We
and
would
not
never-
Waffle Press.
Yeah.
Podcast.
We would never say anything bad about them.
The
Right.
graphics in the effects in Talk to Me were leagues better. I felt they had similar sort of creatures in both of them. Would you say, Gene? Kind of the
yeah, like similar
the
ghouls.
bloated,
Yeah, similar
bloated
ghouls.
dead body
Mhm.
zombie type.
Yep.
Talk to Me did a great job with that.
Yeah.
I thought our boy looked like a little bit of a CGI mess.
Okay.
But anyway, we can move on from my peer hating.
That's your opinion.
And January, yeah, that's solely the opinion of Elijah David Katz, born in Los Angeles, California. My social security number
No,
is
anyway, this
no.
is the month of January. I think it has this reputation of being pretty rough for releases.
Right.
And I think it was commonly like just even referred to as the dumping ground, like internally at places, right?
Yeah.
And I think in recent years, like over the last like decade, I think it's just kind of there's no
Blossomed.
real dumping ground anymore.
Yeah.
Like, okay, sure, maybe you get more stinkers now than other parts of the year, but I mean, The Gray came out in 2011, 2012, and that was
Yeah.
a January release. Like,
Mhm.
I think that movie fucking holds up.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
I think it does too.
Yeah, Black Hat, which I know
Yeah,
I
January.
am, and several others are the defenders of, but it's one of my favorite new movies, and it's a January movie. You
Yeah.
know, like
Mhm.
that one I do think they tried to dump. But
Oh, I was
Mhm.
gonna say Megan, January.
Megan, yeah.
Book of Eli, January.
That's-
January release. Book
Gary
of
Whitta,
Eli.
come onto the podcast. Gene's
Gary
your
Whitta.
biggest fan.
Yeah, I
Did you
like
That is
say Book
not
of Eli?
and
Book of Eli. Yeah, do you remember that one? 2010.
Yeah, I of course I had to see that movie. My name's Elijah. I had to see it when it came out. I
Yeah.
saw it in theaters.
Do you like it?
Yeah. It blew my mind when I got to the twist. I was in
oh,
like
don't
middle
give
school
it
or
away.
early
Don't
high
give it away
school.
because it's
I'm not
actually
gonna give it
very
away.
fun. I think
That
that's super fun.
blew my mind. No, that movie's super fun. I like Book of Eli.
Yeah.
But I'm hyped for The Beekeeper
The Beekeeper looks
January.
hmm Yeah, this is another one I have openly shit talked the films of this director.
sick. Oh yeah.
Except for fucking trash classic Sabotage, which is
Yeah.
one of the most vile, repugnant, mean-spirited movies ever released to cinemas.
It is.
I
It
love
really
that
is.
movie. It is so disgusting
Mhm.
and just evil.
Yeah. You don't
But
like
I think
Fury?
actually well made. I don't like Fury. Sorry.
All right. You don't like you don't like Suicide Squad?
David Ayer doesn't even like Suicide Squad, and he will admit that.
Watch his cut. Watch his director's cut. That's gonna be the one that'll change your mind on that one. Snyder cut
Anyways,
that. Snyder cut that now.
but I'm actually hyped for The Beekeeper too. Look,
Yeah, me too.
I have not liked anything he's done besides
Yeah.
Sabotage, but it's Jason Statham beating up fucking
Yeah.
rich people
Yeah,
who are taking
exactly,
advantage
yeah.
of poor old people.
Yeah, no, that's a good premise. As long as he doesn't have Hispanic characters that he doesn't handle well, I'm all for it.
Oh, it's probably gonna happen. But
Oh no.
yeah. Hey, we got you know, look, he's a beekeeper who's also a beekeeper. Like that's
Yeah, he's like he actually does like the beekeeping. These are essential.
That's cinema. Like
Mhm.
that's to me that's cinema.
That's pretty great. Oh
He's
wow,
got
your
a cat on my back.
Your cat jumped on him in his back if you're
Yeah,
listening to the audio
she's
version.
chewing on my hair right now.
Do you need to take like 5 to go feed them or
No, it's all right. It's all
Okay.
right.
Like the cat starts like eating at you.
Yeah, they're gonna start
biting
eating me. Yeah.
Are they also excited for The Beekeeper?
Oh yeah, let me tell you my cat's favorite movies from last year. Our two girls loved Puss in Boots. That was probably their favorite movie of last year, and they made me buy the 4K, and they like to watch it like every day.
Yeah.
And luckily I like that movie too, so it worked out.
Yeah, it's a good one. You liked it. I liked it. Diego liked it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's a good movie.
Good movie.
Yeah, they also like Godzilla -1.
Me too.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Me too.
I mean, who doesn't?
Yeah, because they're little monsters.
My dog likes watching cartoons.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah.
Like old Hanna-Barbera.
Oh, anything. I have put on Flintstones for her.
Flintstones.
Yeah, like if it's raining and I'm going to work or something like that, I leave her inside, right? And
Scooby-Doo.
just I've not shown her Scooby-Doo yet. Right now I got
scary.
I've got Adventure Time in rotation.
Oh, okay.
Cute.
Yeah, she really
You don't want to give her
that.
any ideas with Scooby-Doo.
I know.
You know.
Yeah. She'll do the Scooby-Doo run where they like run
Yeah.
fast and then like
Actually,
Yeah.
Elijah, I don't know if your cats do this. I don't know like what your floor situation is, but mine has like a lot of like either flat surfaces or stuff like flat wood surfaces. And so when my cat gets really excited and she runs really fast, she does do the run. Like
Yeah.
she has to like speed up, she's like
Oh, wow.
and then she takes
I
off.
love it.
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
so great.
That's so funny. Ours don't have that, but they do skid when they stop really quick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, my cat was when she was a kitten for like the first year, she was so fucking clumsy. So she would like slide. She would do the slide too, but she would like run into like a chair or my bed or a wall. Like thankfully not too hard, but one time she did like kind of slide on her side and she caught like the corner of a hallway door, and I think that one actually messed her up. I've taken her to the vet since she's fine, no broken bones
Yeah.
ever or anything like that. But it was just like boom, and it's like I think she tried to play it off, and then she kind of just like, I'm just gonna chill here. I'm gonna sit here for a second. That, whoo, like she looked like winded, and it was just
Aw,
Yeah,
yeah. She's fine now. She doesn't run into stuff.
that's good.
that's good.
Now she just barks at mailmen.
You should show her Puss in Boots.
I will. I don't think she's big on loud noises though. That one might be too
Oh,
flashy by the
yeah.
end.
Fair
But
enough. The
I'll give
wolf
it a
is
shot. I'll give
scary
it a shot.
too. Yeah.
Would
Yeah.
show her Tenet or Oppenheimer.
Show her Tenet.
Tenet, yeah. I would gladly show anyone Tenet,
Yeah,
which
Yeah.
feels like a January movie, and
kind
I
of.
hope I'm making this clear. I say that with nothing but love. I love
Right.
Tenet
Weren't all pandemic COVID releases January movies?
in a way, I guess. I don't
Yeah,
know.
makes you
Like,
think.
Bad Boys for Life was January,
Yeah, there you go.
right?
Another good. Yeah, it was. It was like the
Yeah,
highest grossing movie that year.
I know. Speaking of which, I know we got to move on, but like the
Yeah.
fucking Academy fucked up the 2020 awards so bad because it's like they would have had such interesting nominations, and they're like, well, we're just gonna release other stuff and we're gonna delay the Academy Awards, and it's like the lineup should have been like Birds of Prey, Bad Boys for Life, Tesla, like really
Tesla's
fucking
great. I love that one.
what
I
Tesla
need to
is
see it,
fantastic.
so,
Yeah. Have you seen it, Elisha?
No. I know that the DP is the Crown Prince of India.
Yeah. It looks amazing, but also Ethan Hawke karaoke sings "Everybody Wants to Rule the World" in character as Nikola Tesla.
Oh,
It's a whole musical sequence. It's great. Look it
That's
up. I'll
so-
send it to you after.
I'll just watch the movie.
Oh yeah, watch the movie. Yeah,
Is it
There
in
you
the
go.
movie?
It's in the movie, yeah.
movie.
yeah. You
Yeah.
could watch it on Hulu.
That's
Oh, is it
sick.
on Hulu still? I gotta
I think
rewatch
so.
that.
Yeah.
Hey, everyone should
watch
watch
Time
the Ethan Hawke Nikola Tesla movie for sure.
Yeah. Tesla.
Great movie. Gene, you have some thoughts about the Blumhouse Atomic Monster merger.
Yeah. It seems. I don't know. Yeah, it seems like because it's been. Well, these are like independent companies. Like they're not huge companies because it's like mergers. I can't say about other larger mergers happening right now, but the like a larger merger of like two huge corporate entities would be blocked by anti-trade laws that we have in our country that mostly work under certain presidencies. Certain more liberal presidencies, they often work. Conservative ones, I don't think so. That's government 101 right there. I guess some economics too. But yeah,
That's cool.
that was cool. Yeah, I don't know. I had a
Yeah.
good we had a good government teacher, we had a good econ teacher. It always stuck in my head. But yeah, these are like two more independent companies. So I think kind of the general sort of caution or fear here, are we going to lose more original horror films? Are we going to have less of them if these two companies are now one? Would the output be the same? Would it be different? Pure speculation. If I'm on a more positive, sort of optimistic, I would say we'll still have the same. We'll still have the same quality, but we don't know. We might never know until we start seeing the movies come out. So those are kind of my economicness viewpoints. Yeah, my educated
Yeah,
guess.
no, that's. I mean, I'm glad you brought this up because I totally forgot about it,
Yeah.
and I'm not pro merger,
Yeah.
and so I don't want my statement to be misconstrued here.
No.
Part of me does think that because James Wan already basically helped build Blumhouse with Saw and Insidious and
Yep.
stuff like that, right? Like, I think since they're already working together so often, like producing wise, that like is part of it just like, hey, we're just making the same stuff. Let's just, join like financially in our little
Yeah.
horror empire.
Yeah. Join
The same
Klingon
questions you brought up
empires.
are completely valid and I think should be persistently asked and questioned
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
I and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's just more going on here. Again, I don't know, but
Yeah. Or
it
it's
does
like
feel like, yeah, let's just streamline this a little bit.
yeah, it's like that Star Trek: The Next Generation episode about reunification between the Vulcans. or not the Vulcans. What are the
Romulans?
Romulans.
Yeah.
The Romulans when Spock guest stars.
Yeah,
in the
I haven't
next
been able
year.
to flash my Star Trek cred in a while, so thank you for that.
Oh, I guess so. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like these aren't like things I'm proud of. These are just like random knowledge that I have like stuck in my head that I
No, I know. I'm appreciating the
I'd
knowledge.
rather have like the knowledge of like how to change a tire, how to make like a bow tie. Those would be
I
more
thought-
useful.
I mean, you know how to change a tire.
Like I'd have to look it up. I don't have it like on the back of my head.
I next time you have a flat tire, call me. I'll show you. It's not
Oh,
that hard.
okay.
Everyone overthinks it.
Yeah.
You just gotta have a tire jack. You know.
Yeah, there you go.
If you
Or
don't
just
have
call
that,
AAA.
then yeah, call AAA.
I
I
could
have
just call
AAA.
AAA too.
Yeah.
But
That's how I change a tire.
yeah, that's how I change a tire too. But yeah, no, I mean like these are kind of like two little small empires of the Romulan Empire just kind of joining, I guess, reunifying.
Could you call it like the fall of the Berlin Wall? The reunification of East and West Germany?
No, because that's a little bigger. Maybe, I don't know.
Maybe it's bigger, but hang on, Gene. Let's hear Elijah out because
Yeah.
James Wan had his house at Warner Brothers for a while.
Yeah.
That is no longer the case.
Mhm.
He is
For
now,
obvious reasons.
like many other filmmakers, a refugee in
Yeah.
the land of Universal Pictures.
Yeah.
And
They're like, come on in.
yeah, it's Staten Island for cinema at this point.
Uh-huh.
Like we'll take all of them, you know. And so I think that's also part of it too. Blumhouse, Universal, Peacock, all of these different branches of that Universal umbrella. Like,
Yeah.
that's why I'm just suggesting, like, maybe it's just like, let's streamline this. Let's not have to dot our I's and cross our T's at several companies. Let's just do it at the one, you know.
Yeah.
But again, Gene's points are completely valid and should be persistently asked about.
Yeah.
Hey, what's the output going to be like? Is this
Yeah.
less jobs for people? Is this
Yeah,
less
exactly.
movies for audiences?
Yeah.
Yeah,
what corporate entity owns it? 'Cause it's like maybe don't go to a corporate entity that will fire you on a Sunday.
I like your mug there, Gene. That says X Play. This is unrelated.
I'm just not related. Yeah.
I'm just
Completely
mentioning
unrelated.
Wonder
a
what
really
corporate
nice
entity
mug.
that was. Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna have to cause their output to go down, right? It's too
Maybe. I mean,
becoming.
it could, but we don't like know for sure. I mean, it might. Yeah, it might. I mean, these aren't definitive answers. I don't want to be like for
Yeah,
sure
I
this is
don't-
gonna. Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure this will happen in like Q2 of 2026. You know?
I don't know. I say we have horror film antitrust laws. We can't have monopolies of horror companies.
Yeah,
Just
there
with
we go.
one type of scare. There's lots
like-
of different ways to get scared.
Yeah, let's like maybe like be lobbyists and introduce that bill to Joe Biden.
Mm-hmm.
Be like Biden, he's like, I like that Megan movie. We need more of that. Well, do you think Biden liked Megan?
No, but I do
No.
think
He screened some
look,
movies.
I didn't like the last Mission Impossible, like very at all.
Yeah.
With some exceptions. But I
Yeah.
do love that Joe Biden saw that
Joe
and he's like, we got to do
Yes.
something about AI. This is fucking scary.
You saw Eliza, you saw that too, right?
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
after I
I
saw
love that.
Mission Impossible and the creator, I realized AI is scary.
Yeah. Do you think Biden saw the creator too and be like, oh shit?
I
Yeah.
like that movie. I think that put him to sleep if he saw
That
it.
put he's like sleep. Yeah, Sleepy Joe.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like
It's like
again,
He's
like-
gonna start producing films.
Oh
That'll
yeah,
be
Obama
interesting.
has too.
Yeah,
Obama's
that's what
just chilling.
So I'm curious what Joe Biden's production company will do once he's done.
Sleepy Joe Productions.
Yeah, sleep on.
That's him like in a little like thing like this.
don't
Sleepy.
make a president sound cute, Gene.
Well, his production company. His,
Yeah, I
like,
know,
little,
but
like,
it's
corporate entity.
that's a brand. That's an extension of him.
I guess, yeah.
Don't cutify presidents. People
But
tried to
he's
do that
so
with George W.
kawaii.
Bush and his little paintings and his
painting,
raincoat,
his poncho.
and then everyone was like, "Hey, remember the Middle
9/11?
East?
9/11, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
remember what him and his dad did,
Yeah.
like all the time."
yeah.
So thankfully, it looks like we nipped that in the bud. So I'm nipping this in the bud too. No
No.
cute Sleepy Joe memes.
Yeah, there we go. That's
Okay.
New Year's resolution for that. No
His
more
hometown
bullshit.
started talking shit. It's open season on the guy.
Oh yeah. What did they say about him?
they started doing the Genocide Joe chants and
Oh
stuff.
yeah, there you go.
And it's like, hey, he wouldn't be called that if he wasn't doing it.
Yeah.
But whatever. That's not what we're here to talk about today.
Oh, that's not? Oh. I thought this was
I know. Let me
politics podcast.
lower this giant poster.
Yeah.
This protest.
Yeah.
I don't know. What else do we have going on in the lives? We can start wrapping up. I feel like
yeah,
we're winding down.
We'll wind down right now for sure.
Yeah, let's see. Horror movies. Blumhouse.
Golden Globes were tonight.
Oh yeah, the Bear won. All my bears, all my goats from the Bear.
Yeah, it won everything it was nominated for, right?
Yeah, Jeremy Allen White. He won a Golden Globe, and he's also the world's sexiest man.
Oh,
he's incredibly attractive, isn't he?
He's a good-looking guy. I'm not gonna make that declarative of a statement yet, but he's a good-looking guy.
All right. It's like you're like, I need to look at all the facts.
Io Edebiri was also nominated,
She's
right?
great.
And she won. Yeah,
she
really
won.
terrific
Good for her.
performance.
She's great. I love her. Yeah, she's so funny.
Yeah, I mean, in a lot of ways, she's kind of the heart of that show. You know.
I agree. I was so sad that she had 4 movies in theaters last year during the strike.
Bottoms, Ninja Turtles.
Yeah. There was 2 more.
Theater Camp.
Theater Camp,
which is delightful. By the way, if you have Hulu, check it out.
No, Elijah. All 3 of those movies I recommend.
Yeah, Elijah, I would say you would be like a good Bottoms fan.
Oh, I liked Bottoms. I like Bottoms. Yeah. It took a minute for the tone to click with me.
Yeah.
I didn't understand the tone at first.
Yeah.
But once I took it as an absurdist film,
it really
I enjoyed
is.
it. I enjoyed it quite a bit. And I thought she was her and Marshawn Lynch were the best parts.
Marshawn Lynch was great. Also my crush, Rachel Sennett, also great.
Oh yeah. She was good.
Marshawn Lynch was like funny when he's doing that like monologue about like he's like, I believed in you guys. I thought it was like trying to be an ally. It's like, and then my wife left me, and starts like talking about his wife leaving him just for the whole thing. He's like, I'm disappointed in you guys, and he just like walks away.
Yeah, he's fucking hilarious in that.
He's so funny. He's great.
The 4th movie, really quick, that Io Edebiri was in was Across the Spider-Verse.
Oh, that's
I believe she played Spider Bite.
Spider Bite. She was Spider Bite.
Okay. No, that was Amanda Stenberg.
Oh, you're right.
I apologize.
Okay. Never mind.
Who's Io? Glory. Who's Glory? I don't remember Glory.
It could be Gloria Grant from the comics.
Oh, is she in the Mary Janes?
Yeah, I think she's one of the Mary Janes. And then I think,
Okay. Well, gotta rewatch it.
Yeah, what a year though. What a year.
I know. Yeah. And then of course, who could forget her great turn as the donkey from the Banshees of Inisherin? We're full circle, baby.
There we go. Yeah.
I'll end it with that interview so people don't think I'm making some fucking random ass statement. It's a bit she did.
She's Irish. Yeah.
She's Irish. Yeah.
Yeah.
I moved to Ireland, and it's fucking incredible. That's the outro for today.
You gotta send that too.
Yeah. Elijah, thank you so much for joining us. Is there anything else you want to mention before we wrap up?
Yeah, thanks for having me, guys. There's this video I saw online of a cat and a duck that became friends, and I really recommend you guys check it out. That's all I have to say. Yeah.
Oh, that's terrific. That's terrific.
That's cool.
We'll see you around. We'll have to all get together again. IRL.
Let's A-list it for some January.
Yeah, he's January on the A-list too.
Oh yeah, we getting beekeeped?
Yeah, man. I'll get on your entourage.
Yeah. Oh my god, yeah, please do, because I just got it a couple months ago, and now I'm like, I'm every week. I'm using it every week. It's paying off.
You're saving a lot of money too.
I am saving a lot of money. That's
Mm-hmm.
not. This
and if
isn't
you don't
a joke.
go, they win. So.
Yeah. We're all getting beekeeped. This is the move. Thank you again so much, man. It's always a pleasure talking to you. Always love doing these with you too. Gene, final thoughts, outro.
Yeah. Go see Nightswim if you want. I enjoy it. Maybe you won't enjoy it. Maybe just rent it. I don't know. Movies are great as long as you're having a good time and getting out there and escaping from the terrible reality. But follow me on Twitter, G9892.
Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah, pull back. That was kind of a nosedive there, but Yes, this is it's the first episode of the year. We're dusting off the
Yeah.
cobwebs. We're
Ooh,
kicking
happy
down
2024,
doors.
guys. Happy New
Yeah.
Year's, guys.
Happy New Year, yeah.
Happy New Year's. That's it. I hope you all had a safe, wonderful time. I hope you all have a safe and wonderful 2024. I think it's going to be a good year.
I think so.
I think we're gonna retire, not from the podcast. Just like we're not gonna stress about stuff anymore. We're just gonna retire stress
Yeah.
this year.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
Great work
everyone,
for the
take
year.
care. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. If you didn't like this episode, like and subscribe anyways, because you might find something you do like. Thank you. We have been professionally unprofessional.
Bye.
Thanks, guys.
For preparing for that, I lived in Ireland for about 4 months, and I got really in character. I was on all fours for 4 months, and it was really painful, but beautiful as well. And it was probably the most fulfilling part of my career, and I'm so happy for everybody going to the Oscars, even though I deserve the nomination more than anybody else because I was obviously a donkey for 4 months. Oh my God, sorry. I was there. You know what I mean? I slipped back into it. Yeah, but it was very fulfilling. It was very fulfilling. And I want little girls out there everywhere to know that they too can be a donkey one day.